how are you? This is Alex with Guitar Center, and I'm here with my good friend Michael at the EV booth. How you doing today?
I'm great, Alex. Thank you for coming.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm really excited to be here. So we have a lot of really cool new products here today from EV, but specifically we're going to be talking a little bit about the EVERSE 8 and the EVERSE 12. So firstly, can you tell us about some of the fundamental differences between the two?
Yeah, I mean, the big differences between the two is the 12 that we just launched about a week ago, actually, is louder, much louder than the EVERSE 8, and probably the loudest battery-operated weatherized loudspeaker on the planet. It's incredibly loud, professional audio performance, but it also plays lower in frequency. Naturally, being a 12-inch woofer, we can get a little bit lower, so a little more thump and warmth out of it, and it also lasts a little bit longer. Interestingly enough, although they share the same exact battery, because a 12-inch loudspeaker is inherently more efficient, the battery can last longer, even though it is louder and the same battery as the 8 uses.
As far as the 12 is concerned, like what are some of the use cases for the 12? Who can use it? What scenarios can you use it in?
I mean, think of any outdoor event where you need to make real pro audio performance, right? Something that'll get loud enough to do, a decent sized crowd, not just a background speaker or smaller events, but you can really start doing some real professional audio performances and be completely wireless, right? With a battery operated speaker, being able to take it outdoors is the key, because that's primarily where power isn't going to happen. So we did that, and then we take it a step further by giving it an actual IP43 rating. So weather isn't a concern. If rain comes, no worries. Let it get wet and everything's going to be okay.
What about the technology inside here? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so behind the grill we have a hydrophobic cloth, and that's actually acoustically transparent, so obviously the box still sounds great, but the mesh is tight enough that it keeps the water away from penetrating the grill or getting components wet inside. In addition to that, we've done some special channeling in the way the box is actually made, so that should water get in there, it actually flows away from the critical components and keeps things running smooth.
And now that we're on that topic as well, there are some additional accessories that you can purchase for that. You have a really, really great weatherproof speaker case, at least for the 8, and I think for the 12 that's coming out soon too, correct?
Yeah, there are accessories for both the 8 and the 12. So included in the box when you buy just the speaker is a back panel cover that you'll put on. So when Bluetooth streaming, it'll cover your inputs and will remain fully IP3 rated. However, for those instances where you do need to make connections, plugging in a guitar, mic cables, things of that nature, right? At that point, you can't use that cover. Obviously, you have to have essentially an input to be able to plug it into. So in that instance, we do have a weatherized cover that you can put over it, either the 8 or the 12, as well as other accessories like a tote bag, and there's a tray to attach a wireless microphone and all kinds of really cool stuff.
That is super cool. I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about some of the DSP modes as well on the back.
Yeah, the DSP is a huge functionality here. So it has full Bluetooth, true wireless streaming. So you can actually connect 2 of these speakers together and stream Bluetooth. But beyond that, we also have Bluetooth control and monitoring via the EV QuickSmart DSP app. So it's a free download on iOS or Android. Has full mixer capabilities. So included in that are effects like choruses, reverbs, delays, pretty much anything you could think of has presets for all the different instruments. So it's really fast to dial in your sound. And then you can actually toggle those effects on and off with a foot switch input on the back. So you can get a third-party foot switch and just turn those on and off at will. So really, really cool stuff.
So as far as some of the other really cool features, is there anything else that is of note that you think that, say, someone that's looking to buy a new portable PA system would be interested in?
Yeah, I mean, what's so great about this is you can really do anything with it. There's a couple of other really cool things on the back. This charging port, right? There's a DC power output, so you can actually plug and power a wireless microphone receiver off of this battery as well. And there's also a USB charging output, so you can, charge your phone. If you're streaming Bluetooth, throw your phone on the top and just let it run for hours and hours and hours. The runtime on these is very significant. At full max output, I think you're somewhere around 6 to 8 hours. At 95 decibels, you're around 12. I've had better results, but we rate it around there. But you can really do a lot of different things. And because they're so lightweight and they do so much and they sound so good, I mean, even for personal use, these things are incredible. I mean, everybody needs these just for their backyard. Like, even if you don't think you have a use for it anywhere else, it makes your little Bluetooth pill speaker, it puts it to shame. I mean, you want to annoy your neighbors, this is the way to do it. So.
Oh, absolutely, and I totally do. No, but can you also use it ideally like as a speaker, like a wedge, a monitor?
Absolutely.
And can you put it on a stand?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a pole mount, so easy to put it up on a pole like this. There is a kickback angle, so if you have it just on the floor and you want to kick it up that way. But there's also a third angle then on its side if you were using it as a wedge. And of course, there's all sorts of presets for which position it's in as well. So you can dial in that DSP just right for however you're using it. It's probably the most versatile loudspeakers on the market.
All right, well, thank you so much, Michael. It was really a pleasure speaking with you today. And if you want to learn more about EV's awesome line of new products, make sure to go to guitarcenter.com or visit your local GC.